Stop recording.
Oh, good, it's recording. So, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Gabriel Guzman. As you probably know, at least by now, I imagine you would since you've come to visit my channel here, and most likely you've sat through video number 1, of me doing crossings and being out and about. Basically, that's kind of what this whole thing of creating a YouTube channel is really about. I thought it would be a great idea, to show what it's like traveling in an area that is really not the best areas to be traveling around if you're a pedestrian, let alone a person who has a disability. It is not an easy place to get around in the Detroit area. Um, it's very much an afterthought that the transit system is here. There definitely has been a lot of updates. The buses actually talk here. Every stop is announced. The curbs have been updated, so at least you can tell when you come to a crossing, and they're all well fit with ramps, so that's not an issue. The issues that are basically where the buses drop you off, generally in this area, most of the buses, they drop you off in a parking lot, or they drop you off at a driveway entrance. Even at the community college where I was going to, when you got off, you had to cross over the entranceways of the college. They wouldn't drop you off anywhere near the buildings like they did at another community college that I was when I wasn't living in the Detroit area. When I lived in Kalamazoo, I will say living in Kalamazoo to living in the Detroit area is a complete 180. It's like, there things sort of make sense, as far as where they drop you off. Here, it's more like, oh, we decided to put a bus stop here. No, there's no reason why. There's no it's not easy to get to. It's not the best place that, but it's here. It's a bus stop, and it's part of the route, and this is where we're going to drop you off. And that's basically what it's like here. And in Kalamazoo, where I used to live, bus stops are actually by buildings. And, they drop you off someplace, where you're actually going to. Not that there isn't a few stops here and there that actually make sense. The one of the transit centers is a really great place to get off at, but not a lot of them. So, like I said, that's the whole point of doing these videos and giving people kind of a glimpse of what it's like to get around in this area, and maybe to also spark some new conversation of getting a better transit system here. Not just for me, but for other people. Everybody, the public in general, I think would benefit from a much more well-funded transit system here. And another thing behind doing these videos is that it's kind of what I feel. I love traveling. I love the idea of getting to travel and do things, and I feel that having a YouTube channel, if I can get enough subscribers here, and maybe this could be what I do full time. It would be awesome. I think that's one of my ultimate goals, is to travel, not have to live my life the way I kind of feel that it's headed. I kind of feel that, I don't know, I'm doomed, much like a lot of other people are, to unemployment, to not having a place in the world, a life. I don't know. I'm just one of those people. I feel that I'm meant to be doing something with my life, meant to be creating some kind of impact, some kind of change, and I feel with this way I may be able to do that. But we'll see. And I guess some other things about myself. I love music. I love technology, music technology, specifically stereo speakers, guitars, and most likely maybe you can even see one of the speakers to my loud system here. That's kind of what I was studying in college. I was studying music engineering, audio engineering, which that in itself is really hard. You don't it unless I don't know, trying to follow the things that you want to do in life, your dreams, things that it's not easy. People to get the services to believe in what you're doing is really hard, and I think that's another aspect of doing these videos is that I'm trying to do something with my life, and I feel that this could help a lot. Um, and getting back to that, these next few videos, going to be planning to get to one of the local guitar centers, and also going to be doing one of the major crossings that I used to have to always do on my way back from my college courses, showing what that was like. I mean, all these places I could get to via Uber and Lyft, but that gets really expensive. It is, even when I had extra money, uh, you know, say it would be close to $100 a week, going back and forth, using Uber and Lyft. And that's when I had a little bit of extra college money. And trying to do that and live is not a feasible thing. Uh, yeah, using Lyft and Uber all the time is not still not an affordable way to do everything yet. Um, it definitely has made things easier. There are definitely some routes and some places that if I didn't take Uber or Lyft, it would be almost impossible to get to. And like the Apple Store in my area, if you don't take Uber or Lyft to that, you are walking in a bike trail, and you are walking next to one of the busiest roads in this area. And it is not easy because you're literally walking in a bike, like I said, a bike trail. It is so crazy. I'll probably do, like I said, that's one of my upcoming videos, to show you how crazy it can be in this area. If you want to get to some places via public transit, there's not an easy way to do it. You literally have to do Uber, Lyft, take a cab, do some way of not using the public transit system, because where they drop you off, you're going to be nowhere near what you're trying to get to. And with that being said, I think I'm going to try and end the video here. Like I said, thank you so much for taking the time to sit through this kind of long introduction. Ended up being longer than what I really planned. Kind of got really into talking about some things that, as far as getting around in this area. So, like I said, once again, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. To everybody who views and subscribes and follows me here. So, I really look forward to doing these next few videos and to keep this channel going and see where this all will take me. Hopefully this will, like I said, really help me achieve the things I want to be doing with my life.